I guess people do care.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone.
Good
Hello,
morning.
Fang. Sorry we're late. We are
Sorry for the
about a
delay.
minute late.
Dang, I hope you're still
Apologies.
there.
It seems that even with AI, we can't get on time. We can't be on time.
AI won't help you show up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Grace. How are you?
Hello. I'm good.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Hopefully all of you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Yes, you woke us up, Fang. Thanks for that. Yeah, today we are going to be talking about AI and all of our future AI predictions. As you can tell, if you've been keeping up, AI is really speeding up. It's a topic that's practically everywhere. Tons of people are using it for a variety of different things. If you don't know, also Kapwing just put AI products, a bunch of new AI products into the editor. So yeah, we're going to be talking about AI today. Firstly, while we are talking about ours, I want to ask you guys to be thinking about what are your AI predictions for 2023? We want to hear them. We want to respond to them and see if we agree or disagree. So let us know what your predictions are in the live chat.
Another question, actually, that I'm curious, or maybe we could discuss this first, and I want to hear people's comments, is do you think AI is a fad or just all hype? Like, do you think it will last beyond maybe the next year? Let us know what you think in the comments. I'm really curious. Do you think it's a fad, Jack, before we get into our predictions?
I do not think AI is a fad. I think it's here to stay. I think we're like maybe at the very beginning of what it's going to lead to. I think it is really useful from what I've used it for so far, making video scripts, thinking of ideas, helping you, I don't know, making art for certain things. I think it's a really useful tool. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's very discussed right now. It's like kind of hyped up a little more than expected in a way. But I think like beyond the next few months, I think like it will be a part of our lives still. And I mean, honestly, before even this year, before like the ChatGPT stuff, AI existed. Like products had AI, like Kapwing had AI. So it's not necessarily like a new thing either, but I think people are seeing more like what it can do and the power of it. So yeah, I think it'll definitely be part of our lives in the future.
Cool. Yeah, well, with that definitely gets into one of my predictions, nice. Which is that AI tools, the knowledge of AI tools, how to use them, how to prompt effectively and get what you want will be a coveted skill in the workforce. I'm imagining something where like this is something you put on your resume. This is something that's in your job description. This is, like how to make and craft ChatGPT prompts is maybe even a entire job. And at like maybe a larger company that's creating assets from AI. I'm imagining that if the quality of AI continues to increase and what you're able to do with it becomes more widespread, I don't see why you wouldn't have like full jobs around harnessing and using AI.
Yes. Yeah. I think I agree with that. I feel like I've already started seeing job postings for like prompt engineer. So like engineers who are good at utilizing the technology. So I think it's definitely started. I could see that. I feel like I have a similar one, more specific to content creation. But I think there will be jobs in companies that are like, you're a content creation AI expert who can use the different AI tools. Well, firstly, just because there's so many, I think it is almost a full-time job to like keep up with the different technologies that's coming out for content creation. So I think there could be a person that's in charge of that, in charge of figuring out how to best use it and like share it with the company, or just even like be in charge of just creating the content from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. congrats, Fang, on 50 subscribers. Big milestone.
Yay.
AI is 89% good, 11% bad. I think that's a funny comment.
That's fair.
Yeah, none of these predictions I feel like have, at least mine, they don't consider like the ethical implications. I think we're like honestly going to worry about that like later, rather than like sooner as we're building these things. Yeah, I completely agree, Grace. I think like, I don't know, content creation is, I think and hope, unless AI becomes so sophisticated that like it can create like vlogs and it's not a real person, which sounds insane, and I don't think that's not one of my predictions.
Yeah.
That like, human content creation will still be really important, and so content creation is a huge business, and I think AI experts in that field figuring out ways to make tools that help content creators but don't replace them is going to be like a big business.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
What's your next one?
My next one, honestly, is actually very similar. I guess I accidentally like made a couple that are really similar, because the first one I meant to say like this is going to be something for, like something like in. You'd put on your resume, blah, blah, blah. But this one I actually meant there will be people who are like professionals. I also think we could start seeing like Fiverr people starting to pop up. Like, I will craft the perfect AI art for you with my knowledge of stuff like that. So like, in a way, I think this is kind of sad maybe, but we might, instead of like paying artists to create art, if we ever need art, we might pay like a Fiverr person to sort of like craft the words that would be needed to give you the art that you want for like a cheaper price than the actual artist. Because obviously AI is so much cheaper to make, but some people still struggle. And I think I'm one of those people too, to like get exactly what I want. So yeah, that's sort of my take.
Or I could even see like if you still pay the artist, but the artist will use AI for inspiration or as a starting point, and then they like add edits on top or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the skill of AI or of the prompting and getting that right, I think it's actually harder than it sounds. Like, I feel like every time I go in, I like type something, I'm waiting for some cinematic masterpiece, and it's like not exactly what I wanted. So I think it's definitely like something to learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tina, that's interesting. I wonder if people will start selling courses on crafting really good AI prompts. I definitely think so. And honestly, I wonder if there already are. I feel like, I don't know if you guys see this all the time, but like some content creators nowadays are like always selling online courses. And like, I feel like someone's definitely, some AI content creators who are always reporting about it probably have something on this. And if they don't, you should do it, because that could be a money maker.
Yeah. I feel like I've definitely started seeing Twitter accounts that like their whole account now is like giving good prompt advice. So I mean, just package that into like a course and you're done.
Yeah, exactly. Or ask ChatGPT to write a course for you on how to make a great ChatGPT prompt.
Whoa, and then you can be like, I asked ChatGPT to make me a course. Very meta. Yeah, I think I had something kind of similar, but more, I think that there's going to be like a full industry of consultants, and not just like freelance consultants that maybe you find in Fiverr, but I think there could be like companies that are built, like agencies that are built who consult on maybe not just the prompt and like literally the words you're using in the prompt, but how to use AI for your workflow across your company. Like, I could see like kind of like productivity coaches or life coaches even, how to use AI for your life, for your business. I think that could be like a whole industry that pops up that doesn't exist right now, or maybe it's starting to.
I think that's I totally see that. Yeah, like someone coming into the company and being like, wait, why are you still like writing your briefs from scratch? Like, you should just ask ChatGPT or whatever. Like, you can, I completely agree.
Because also there's so many tools now where it's like, I feel like I hear about so many and I'm just like, I still do my same workflow sometimes, you know? And
Yeah.
because it's still like you have to learn the new tool, you have to like figure out how it can integrate into your workflow. And so it's like I could, just like have one big sweeping, like, let's clean this up. Let's clean up our workflows using AI. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing that I think AI, where we're going to see like probably a big change and a big leap, is I think AI generation is going to become incredibly editable. So right now, when you make a image or, ChatGPT writes something for you, like you actually can't like give it sort of I don't know, you can't like go in and be like, wait, that's good, that part's good, and I like that, and I like that, but I don't like that, like regenerate that. I'm imagining like for images or for videos or whatever, like you'll be able to, it'll like write out individually, like this is what the tone, this is the form, this is what you see in the picture, this is blah blah blah, and you will be able to like highlight it, delete, and like rewrite something in, and like regenerate it with like some stuff staying similar or the same and some stuff being edited. I think that's going to be like the next big change.
Yeah, I could see
and something that's actually something like Kapwing, I feel like, is kind of onto self-promo. I'm just going to shameless self-promo. Sue me. But I'm going to show you guys something, actually. I don't know if you guys saw, but we just... Oh, I have to take off this.
Here, I'll take it. Yeah.
We just implemented these AI tools down here in the editor. If you go down here, and it says... Obviously, you can still like create from scratch, and we want to like... allow people to definitely create exactly what they want, but you're able to click into using AI, and you can create a video about something, an image, a meme, a script, document, and it'll create a video. So you can click like create a video and then type in anything you want. Here are some examples: how to cook broccoli, starting a business, and it'll create a video for you with like animated subtitles. And I can show you one of them that I made using the document to video, which is where you like paste in an article or something like that. And I pasted in an article from CNN and got this AI generated video. I didn't touch this at all. Like this is completely a generated video that Kapwing made. But what's nice about Kapwing, of course, is that I can edit exactly what I want. So I can go in and change any of the text that I want, or I could change any of these images and swap it out, or change the transitions or anything like that. Like, I think the most helpful tools will be things that are editable in nature, but still make getting there, like getting to a first draft like this, like much quicker.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it reminds me of if you guys have used Google Translate before and you pasted like a whole paragraph to translate that into another language. I feel like if you mouse over like certain words in the paragraph, it'll like show you what the direct translation was. I think that would be like, that's what I envision when you talked about the like prompt thing, it's like, okay, yes, I like this part, and it like shows you what elements of the image it created with that or something, and then you can just like adjust it. I think that would be super useful, which it doesn't do now.
Yeah. That's my prediction.
Yeah. Okay. My prediction, I feel like this is a little bit of a basic one, but I do think like AI will be in some form in most products, just not necessarily like the whole product is now AI. Like Kapwing, like our product, like you could still go in there manually, do whatever, but I think, like just having this bar baked in there where you can create content from scratch. I think things will look like that similarly in other products. I mean, depending on what it is, obviously, but I do think like there will be like at least one AI assisted feature in the product. Because I think essentially like what AI does, it helps, erase kind of this blank slate problem of like, you're staring at the cursor, you're staring at the empty screen, like what do I make? And yeah, I think it's just like getting that jump start is sometimes all you need to,
This is
the cat one.
Yeah.
I love that. But it's also good at like predicting, you know, like I think Spotify is like the reason people love Spotify is because it tells you it gives you recommendations that you didn't even know were out there or you weren't gonna look for. So I think predicting your next move, it can just like speed that up, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll have a presence in most products.
Yeah, I completely agree. And in fact, I kind of even might go like one step further than that.
Interesting.
Which is, I think AI will be like, in some ways, you won't even need to use products to get the benefits of AI. So in some ways, like I think personal assistants like Siri or Alexa will be able to like generate, I mean, that is a product, you know, but like,
Right.
it'll be able to generate, you know, just like speaking to something, like speaking out loud and be like, hey, Alexa, I don't want to say it too loud because they'll hear me, but like make me a document for my meeting today to go over, you know, how the quarter went or whatever. And she'll be able to be like, yeah, done. And it'll just be like done and like put somewhere. And
amazing.
We don't even have to like use AI within, I don't know, like individual products. Like I think there will eventually be AI in like almost every product, like the iPhone. Like I think we'll be able to talk to our phone and be like, make me this for my meeting in 20 minutes, you know?
Yeah, or just like craft a message to my friend that I'm going to be late or something.
Yeah.
And I wonder, oh, you know what would be cool if it takes you feed it like thousands of your text messages or something. So it knows your style, your tone of voice, you know, and then takes that and uses it instead of just like, because I think right now it's like, write me a story about blah, blah, blah. And it's like super, like, I wouldn't write that. Like, that doesn't sound like me. So yeah, that would be really fun. Okay, yeah. My next one, I think, is that AI will repurpose content for you. So this is more specific to like content creation. But I think, you know, right now, if you want to repurpose like a YouTube video into a TikTok, you kind of have to go in, like clip all the little parts out, add more stuff like subtitles or waveform or other overlays. I think essentially you could just say like, it gets trained on your style of video. And then you could just say like, hey, repurpose this YouTube video into like 10 TikTok clips for me. And it just like creates the visuals for them. I think right now, I'm not sure there's anyone doing it very well, but I think that is something that will like, you know, the content's already created. It's just a workflow issue at that point. So I think the repurposing and like using existing content to make more content is something AI will be really good at.
Yeah. That would be the best. I'm like, I need that right now.
Need it now. Yeah.
Yeah. My last one really is about democratizing some of these skills that we have and making anyone sort of able to do anything or, you know, get closer to do more things. I think AI will democratize like coding, web development. Right now you can log into ChatGPT and be like, hey, how would I implement code, or like what's the code that I can paste into like, you know, get this storefront or something, and it'll just like spit it out for you. And like granted, you still need to know like where to put it, and you should be able to proofread it, obviously, because you never know if it's like exactly right. But like, yeah, I think it's going to democratize that. And now that I'm thinking about this, like, yeah, I think it's going to democratize also like content creation too. Like I think making clips, like if we reach that point, making clips for TikTok is going to become super easy. So like the competition is going to be like much harder, I think. So like quality of content is going to be like more of a factor when anyone's able to like quickly take their YouTube video and post it all over the internet in a short form. So yeah, I think it's going to democratize a lot of skills.
That kind of makes me want to, this is a little bit random, but I wonder, okay, because obviously like the people that are creating AI are like building it, they're engineers themselves. They are the ones who are coders. I wonder if they're like trying to prevent it from being able to write code. Like, I don't know, this is just a random thought. Maybe it's a little controversial, but I could see them like trying to make it hard for it to like write code. Or maybe it would even just be like, you can write instructions, because that's what code is. It's essentially instructions, right? You write instructions in like you would write a Word doc, and then you take that and you put it into this AI thing, and it just like formats it all for you with like the parentheses and the, you know, all the like little code things that actually are needed for the program to run. I could see that being like just another step to democratizing, I guess, the whole process.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. I feel like though they're trying to all get it done so fast. Like if you are the first one who's able to like, you know, AI code and then like paywall that, like you're gonna win.
Yeah,
you know.
that's
so
true. That's true.
Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess my last one. I think that every video created ever at some point will have been touched by AI in the future. So, I mean, that could be as simple as like you generate the idea with AI, or you get one image from that's like generated by AI, or, you know, it's like, I mean, in some ways, I feel like we're not far from this, because I feel like when you post videos on TikTok, on Instagram, it's already doing auto captions for you.
Yeah, true.
You know, it's not the same as like generative AI where you're creating something from nothing, but I still think like, I think it'll be part of every video, every piece of content made in some form in the future.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, maybe
I don't know
that,
if I
that might be a little
agree.
hot.
Yeah, I don't know if I completely agree. I feel like every video ever is bold. I think most, but like I think we'll probably see some like, you know, content creation purists where they want like every aspect of it to be made by a human, and sort of like a countercultural movement maybe, where like people start to freak out about AI, and there's a bigger emphasis on making sure that like all of it is from the human brain. And I think there'll be like a niche for that probably.
Wow, that would be so fascinating. Because I mean, you think about like digital cameras. I think almost everyone is using a digital camera, except for this like small group of purists who are still using dark rooms and like But I don't know if anyone is using like the OG camera, that like the first one that was ever made, you know?
No, absolutely. No, I know what you mean. We'll see though. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, let us know, what are your AI predictions? I want to see some in the comments right now. AI catfish is an interesting one.
Oh my gosh.
I like that.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny.
Or like AI to like turn you into a different person, which I guess is kind of catfishing, but like just like to like make you sound a little more professional or more like a certain style. That'd be fun.
Maybe so. I think people, it seems like in the comments people are definitely feeling some type of way about AI.
Right, and that's fair.
AI
and it's like
pirate games. That's interesting.
I mean, I think the scary thing about AI is just not knowing what it could do. Oh, it came up. That was weird.
What? What?
Wait, I can't. Huh?
Uh-oh. I think Grace is going in and out, maybe. Or maybe I am.
No, I think it's no. I think it's because like some sort of assistant popped up. On my computer.
Siri.
They were summoned.
Yeah. Fang thinks AI could make your channel better. That's interesting. I think like it would be interesting to have like like you were saying, sort of, Grace, like AI consultant, but instead of like a human doing that, just like telling an AI to like, hey, go to this website, go to youtube.com/kapwing or whatever, and look at my channel and watch some of those videos and like tell me what you think could be done better is interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. Or even, yeah, like training, you know, I feel like the hard part with video creation is that there's a lot of very intangible parts of video, like where it's just like the pacing of the video or the like tone of voice. I could see there being like, you train it on the style of video you're going for, and then you take your raw footage of you talking at the camera or whatever, and it does all these edits for you of like makes your voice sound more excited, you know, makes jump cuts so it's paced faster, in addition to like visuals. Wow.
That's crazy.
Who's gonna build these products? I guess we are.
Yeah, I guess Kapwing.
Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, it's because the AI is taking over. Oh, man. Sweet.
All right. Well, thank you for chatting with us and lending us your opinions. Really interested to see, maybe this time next year, we will do another one and see if any of these are right.
Oh, man. We shall see.
All right. It's been real, y'all.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you next time.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.